Orana is a patient music teacher, but Meryl should really just stick to magic. Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
Somehow without Mother, having this mansion seems pointless. Seems like there's no reason to have this mansion. I don't see the point to it anymore without her. Getting this house, her old home back, was a vindication for all we'd suffered. It didn't bring Carver back, but it was something. And the fact that she could be in her old house and that we could be in the old house because she wanted us in that house made it matter. But like this, I just don't see the point. I feel like the walls are laughing at me, mocking me, making a joke of me. Doesn't seem like there's any point to it at all. Seems like a waste. Like it's all a bad joke. I don't see the point to this place. I don't even care.
I can't bring myself to change anything about Mother's room.
She can't even be here anymore because she's gone. I don't know. It just seems like a bad joke having this house without her. When she was the whole point for getting it, when she's the one who fought so hard for it, it just seems like a waste of time. It seems pointless when it's just for me.
I'm sorry about your mama. I will miss her.
Thank you, Orana.
If I may say so, I don't think Mistress Merrill is exactly comfortable staying in the estate.
She's pretty.
Thanks.
She still goes to the alienage often, usually when you're not home.
I figured.
Something draws her there. I can't imagine what.
I can, and
Still, my boy, I do like her very much. Just thought you should know.
I know.
I hope all is well, Mistress.
It's not. Nothing is well anymore. Everything is gone.
I'm certain you'll find everything's in order, Messiah.
I'm making chomp mints.
You do. You miss her too, don't you, boy? I know. I miss Leandra too. She would always hide it, but she would get you little treats and stuff, wouldn't she? But only if you acted a proper gentlemanly dog. You didn't jump around excitedly. You would have to sit obediently and listen. She liked that. No, I just don't see the point of this anymore. It's like a bad, sick, twisted joke. A colossal waste of time. I have this house for what? I don't know. I don't know. Following the Qun. Sarah Marion Hawk. Please come speak to me and only me in my keep. It is a matter of the utmost privacy and urgency, and I can trust it to no one else. Viscount Dumar. Fine.
My lady, I'm so sorry. Mistress Hamel was a fine woman. Reminded me of my own mother. If there's anything I can do.
Thank you, but there isn't.
Always at your service, Miss
Could I have some salamanders, please?
Don't do it. That's where the boom comes from, I think.
So what we'll do is, because people depend on me, Bodan, Sandal, Orana, Cedric, I don't know about Meryl. We're going to carry on the mockery and facsimile of a life around this place. this empty, dead place. Right, Father? It no longer matters or means anything to me now that she's gone. Now that Bethany is gone. In the gallows with the other major. She's not dead, but I can never be with her again as my friend and my sister. Carver's dead. Leandra's dead. Bethany is living a life separate from mine in the gallows. Father's dead too. This place is laughing at me. Or it's dead. I don't know if it's laughing or if it's as dead as they are. It feels as empty and uncaring and impersonal as they. I don't know. It's good to have Meryl, and I do like how she looks in her new outfit.
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Honestly, being here right now feels just as good as being at that big, dead, empty mansion. It's crazy but true. I don't know. Seriously, being in this place right now feels just as good or as meaningful as being home. All the joy of being there it's like it's been sucked out. Completely sucked out. Couple things. Never mind. Sure, why not? Yep. Sure. Fine. Sure. We have items to sell too. I'll keep that and sell the other one. Chance means more than the damage. There's old Varric. Sure.
So? I noticed some notes.
I once knew a sailor like you.
I know.
We lost him in a hurricane. Very sad.
Hey, Varric. Thank you for coming to see me, Meryl. It was good when you spent your time with me. I really needed that.
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
For you, I have all the time in the world.
Thank you, Varric.
Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. There definitely seems to be something between you and Daisy these days. So, what's going on, Hawk?
Well, well, well. I never thought you were the type, Varric.
I'm flattered.
It's the chest hair, isn't it? Women can never resist my chest hair. Unfortunately, it's not to be. I'm spoken for.
Bianca stands in my way again, does she?
What can I say? She's the jealous type. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Meryl is a sweet girl, but there's a whole lot of crazy in that little package.
I appreciate your concern.
I know you mean well, Varric. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I certainly hope so.
I need Meryl. I need someone. Mom is gone. Mom is dead.
You've been nursing that empty mug
Carver
around.
is dead.
Get another drink or
Bethany?
get out.
I can't even see her. She's in the gallows with the mages. I'm all alone otherwise. I feel all alone otherwise. You're my friend, Varric, I know. But I need Meryl. I've got to stick with Meryl. I have to be with Meryl. I don't know what I'm going to do without her. I'll go crazy in that big place without Mother, or Bethany, or Carver, or Father, who is also dead. I need Meryl. Meryl makes me smile and laugh and is happy. And I need to protect her from herself. Because I love her.
I can't go on like this.
You think you have it tough, buddy? Almost my whole fucking family is dead or I can't deal with them. I'm trying to help you, but there's times when I've got to help myself. There's times when I gotta help myself. And what's up here? I wonder if Dupuis is still around.
Won't even hire us for the mines. What have ears got to do with digging?
Nothing. And it's stupid of him to be that way. So I'm going to go through this. See if I can find that big Dupuis fellow. And then go on from there. Somebody should pick you up and give you a proper burial. I will do that. You can... I'll even bury you by Mother. Give each other company. You both had tragic lives. Maybe she could have someone worldly to talk to
What do you mean?
that could have helped her
Are you telling me you have no idea?
in a way that I failed to. I don't know. You can't talk to the dead anymore. So maybe he's not around.
Stay away from me.
So I don't know where Dupuis is. Maybe we can check his mansion. I don't know. It might be over and done with him. Whatever. But I'll search for us to see. I'm going around in circles trying to figure things out. I'm positive I went here, but I'll go here one more time and just try to work out my feelings about Mother. Get them out of my head. Fine. See if we can find the Dupuis estate. Maybe talk to him there. check Fenris. Fenris, can't you clean this place up? You've got dead bodies lying around here. Clean it up. This is Hightown.
Yes, my friend?
You're my friend, but you should clean this place up. Seriously. And I wonder about something. Maybe he's just gone. No, he's not. Come on, bro. Maybe you can help me sniff him out. Probably isn't even here. Maybe he did come back. I don't know. Yeah, I guess there's nothing here. So he's not here either. Maybe he just ran off. I'm gonna let him go. One more mistake I made. How many more? Do not talk to the Viscount yet. I want to talk to. I want to speak with Evelyn.
Good day, Sirrah.
It's okay, Day. Thank you.
It's different here as captain. Feels like family.
Okay, big girl.
Hawk. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at least you knew yours. But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair.
But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me. Stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
I could use one.
As much or as little as you want. No one tells you how to mourn. And when someone says, move on, you take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
Thank you, Captain. You are the big girl.
Nothing going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Thank you, Aveline. I knew there was a good reason to keep Wesley's shield. He was lucky to have you. I don't know. I do one last circuit of Darktown, then I come here and go to work. Thank you, big girl. I needed that. I really needed that. From you. I'll bury you. By Mother. She was too much of a lady and naive. Maybe you can help her out. And maybe she can help out you in the afterlife. You can be her guardian, I suppose. She can be a civilizing influence on you. The Lady and the Rogue. What a romantic tale. An interesting odd couple. Quite a pairing.
Turn up your purses, Kurtwall. The leases of Javaris Tinton.
Do you have coin to spare, Messer? My children are starving.
I hope this helps.
Thank you. Make a smile on you. Do you have coin to spare, Messer? My children are starving.
I hope this helps.
Thank you. Make a smile on you.
He's not there during the day. Let's see if he's there during not there during the day. Night. Let's see if he's right there during the day. I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm positive that he's not. Fine. You've done good thing, Anders. I hope you continue to do good things as opposed to bad ones. Let's go sell Hubert some stuff. I'm not selling that. I'll just sell it to Hubert. Do your duty.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Qun. He has left for the Qunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
The Arishok says nothing
I
good
know
about
this,
Kirkwall.
that they do.
Yet he accepts conversions?
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks.
That's not his style.
I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
That's not his style. I think you're assuming things that are not true of the Arishok.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawke.
Building an alliance with the Qunari might allow for or better relations might build a stronger odd office, contrary to what you're thinking.
He is of age. The decision
Yes.
seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
You don't have to lose your son. As for your political opponents, they'll say negative things about you no matter what. They'll do anything to get at the Qunari. You and Grand Cleric Althena need to take a stronger line with these types. People like Patrice and Sir Varnell.
Dragging your boy out of the compound won't help matters.
I cannot leave him there. I hope you can convince the Arishok that this will only inflame the situation.
He hasn't been quick to see reason to this point.
It is a hope. I am still allowed that at least.
I'm sure he went voluntarily. The Arishok would not force the... He would and he wouldn't. There are ways that he would force it, and there are ways that he would not. This does not sound like a way that he would force it. He would be more direct, open, and straightforward. He would fight a war. Okay. See what's going on.
Watch your step. You're such a slave driver.
Oh, gee, I wonder what this is all about. Come on, Dougie. There's that guy. Not only that.
May the creators have mercy on
Of
you!
course, here we go. Smack him. This is pretty primitive stuff that they're throwing at me.
You're pathetic!
Okay. Generally speaking, these fanatics, other than Sir Varnell, don't seem to be that impressive. Thugs, fanatics, some mercenaries. All in all, Sir Varnell, when you take account of their numbers, they don't seem that impressive.
So was that anti-Qunari, anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
That wasn't Seamus.
Seamus isn't the type.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah. That wasn't Seamus. And the that was not the Arishok's type either, for that type of approach. There may be Qunari who would do that, but he wouldn't. Sell that. Here we go.
You go ahead. I have something I should do.
I'll put it off if that's what you want, but I need a reason.
It's nothing, really. I'm sure we have plenty to do, and I don't want to interrupt too much. Oh, you don't want me in there. Female troubles.
Okay, that's rather strange. Get Finneras. Derek, I think you're a better talker than Meryl for this.
All are forbidden, except you, for now.
So, hope the Arishok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
I think the Arishok is going to let the Viscount's son do what he wants.
Sarah Hawk.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
No doubt you see the advantage of having the Viscount's son at arm's reach.
He is no longer the Viscount's son. Vidithari give up their lives for the certainty only Qunari know.
You would not take advantage of his connections?
The Qun may demand that advantage, but I do not. It was his choice to be educated. He is not my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and the letter both.
That seems strange.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
I doubt he'd involve the Chantry in such a personal matter.
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
That's true.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
I've had about enough of Patrice. Several times over.
A threat against Vidithari can have only one answer. I will suffer only one outcome. I will be watching, Hawk. The demand of the Qun is clear.
Oh boy. This is not good. Something's not right.
Sarah Hawke, look at what you have done.
Shut up!
To
I'm
pounce
shrew.
upon the Viscount's son, a repentant
Oh, I
convert in
hate
the
you.
Chantry itself. A crime with no excuse.
Shut up.
Your Qunari masters will finally answer.
You will. Ugh.
Are you mad? Your plans have fallen to outright murder?
The faithful know this has been building for a long time. Where Vonel incited, I reminded in sermon and prayer. When people
Bigot.
learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
You won't get the Qunari ousted. You'll get a slaughter. On both sides.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you.
I'll make sure you die for yours.
Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
You first.
Get back!
Alright. Okay. And that's all she wrote.
Bad luck we're so skilled.
I'll kill you!
I only have a little left.
Okay.
Is that all you...
Take them! Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
Forgive me, Your Grace, but you must know the truth about what happened here.
Don't you spout your Qunari filth. This is a hand of the Divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them.
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Qunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
It's a ruse, Your Grace. Seamus was killed to set people against the Qunari.
This is no longer a matter of heathens squatting in the docks. People are leaving us to join them.
And we must pray for them like any other.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sirrah Hawke, you stand with the captain of the guard? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
Good. Good.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Good.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
Unfortunately, there is a dark side to this as well.
My son.
You should have let him go.
Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust.
You should have let him go.
What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
This is not over, Excellency. The city needs a leader.
It does. And I am no longer that person.
I don't know if you ever were.
Please. Hawke. Leave me.
I'm sorry for, and I understand your loss. I really do. And I'm sorry if I sound cruel. I'm sorry for your son and for you. I wish it did not happen. I know what it feels like to lose
This
someone
won't exactly
you love.
ease tensions. The Viscount's son and Qunari aggression, even if justified...
About that, Hawke, there's something I need to tell you. At your house. Very, very soon.
There's always something to look forward to.
Very well. I'm sorry about the loss of your family member. I mean... I'm sorry, Viscount Dumas. I know it was hard with you, but things have been hard on me too. I could not help myself.
Some dame fellow asked, why make a shop so hard to find? Me? Really? He just has no concept.
Perhaps that is true. Maybe, maybe not. I'll buy one. I have immunity to flanking. The only people that would use that. I've wanted this since Act 1, I'm just going to get it. I just want to look around this place a little bit more. I was hard on Viscount Dumoir. But in the end, I did express to him my understanding of his horrible loss. Maybe I'll be able to pick this up later. For all intents and purposes, this is the one thing I would like to get next. Maybe. Yeah, it is. Maybe. Or that. But not for me. For my other people. I do understand his loss, and I do feel for him. But I am a bit angry. I feel he helped bring it on by not being stronger. They could have killed Patrice earlier like she deserved, or put her in prison, or done something to strip her of her power, and to put her in her place. They didn't, and thus this is the situation we confront.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
Stop it.
What is it now, you two?
Hawk. The Arashok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem.
One at a time.
Hold on. What's this about?
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over?
A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Qunari.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him?
Yes.
Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort.
I know the type.
When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
Who is involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Great.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Qunari?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son, yes. I'm hoping the Qunari aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawk. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a Lowtown foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawk short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawk that much.
Okay. Accompany Isabella to the Lost Inn Foundry to intercept the relic. The History of the Chantry, Chapter 3. It is said that at the Battle of Valerian Fields, Mathras stood and looked out over his armies. He had conquered the southern reaches of the greatest empire the world had ever known, and built splintered barbarian clans into a force to be freed. With pride in his heart, he turned to congratulate his men and found that they had turned from him. Mathrath fell to the evil of jealousy. After all that he had done, his wife was the one to receive all the glory. He saw his wife's power and influence, and tired of his place as second husband, below the Maker. His heart swelled with fury. Ego. If he had conquered just to have his life wrested from him by a forgotten god and a legion of faith-hungry rabble, then perhaps this war was not worth the trouble. Here history and the chant of light come apart. History tells us that Mathrath looked north into the Central Imperium and saw nothing but more war against a rapidly regrouping army, and he despaired. The chant of light holds that Mathrath chafed with jealousy of the Maker and jealousy of the glory that Andraste received, although it was he who had led the armies. Mathrath traveled to the imperial capital Minrathous to speak with the Archon Hessarian. There he offered up his wife to the Imperium in return for a truce that would end hostilities once and for all. The Archon, eager to put down the voice of the prophet that stirred his own people against him, agreed. Mathrath led Andraste into an ambush where she was captured by Imperial agents, putting an end to her exalted march. Crowds of loyalists stood in the central square of Minrathous to watch Andraste's execution. By command of the Archon, she was burned at the stake in what the Imperium believed to be the most painful punishment imaginable. According to the chantry, however, Andraste was instead purified and made whole by the flames, ascending to life at her Maker's side. By all accounts, there was only silence where they expected screams. At the sight of the prophet burning, the crowd was filled with a profound guilt, as if they had participated in a great blasphemy. So moving was the moment that the Archon himself drew his sword and thrust it into the prophet's heart, ending her torment, leaving those assembled to consider the weight of what they had seen. Whereas the execution of Andraste was meant to be a symbol of defeat for the faith of the Maker, in truth it all but sealed the fate of the worship of the old gods and paved the way for the spread of the Maker's chant. From the Tales of the Destruction of Thetis by Brother Genitivi, Chantry Scholar. It's a keeper's place to remember, even the dangerous things. Since her arrival in Kirkwall's elven alienage, Meryl has had difficulty adjusting. Her neighbors ignore her existence? No. And even the most determined socialites in Lowtown cross the street to avoid her. She also gets lost frequently, a matter that doesn't seem to be solving itself through time or familiarity with the city. On separate occasions, she has accidentally found herself in the Viscount's bathing room, the chantry airing cupboard, and in the middle of a dog racing track in Darktown. Oh, I love my Meryl. But we've got to watch her.
I hope all is well.
It's not.
Nothing new to report, I'm afraid.
One day I'll see Papa again.
Hopefully not too soon. Because we all know what that means.
Good to see you again, Miss Eyre. Everything's quiet here in the mansion, for the moment.
Focus.
Every piece of equipment in the Free Marches begins here.
Ready?
You will fall! Why isn't this working?
What are the Qunari doing here?
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Tell me what you know. You can trust me.
I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you. The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is.
No wonder they're here.
I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
Yeah, I bet so.
And they can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
What she said.
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
The Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arashok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
I can about imagine.
How did you steal the relic?
I want to hear this one more time.
The Arashok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arashok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it. I also had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
I could about imagine.
Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
It couldn't hurt.
Yes.
Says you. I know it will save my skin.
Why can't this be as easy as you?
You know what? You deserve that, Isabella. You deserve it. I hate having friends sometimes.
You could have done something about the Qunari, but you didn't.
Done what? The blighted thing didn't show up for 3 years.
Okay.
Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but... Well, the Arashok waited this long. I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
Fine.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once.
Don't make us regret it.
Yeah.
Come on, we've no time to waste.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Coastland will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite!
A toss, Qunari!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
Oh, great. Get that going. Yeah, lightning is not going to work against them. That was not the smartest move I've ever done. Alright, go. Everybody. Where's she going? Fuck. Alright, good. You know what?
I'm out.
Here we go. Hit someone. Oh, okay.
That's all you got. This is wearing on me. How about you?
Smack her. Ugh! You idiots, I was helping you. Idiots. Alright, so that makes life easier. Summon dog. Okay.
I only have a little left. You think they're tiring? I'm tiring.
Ah, he resisted.
You think they're tiring? I'm tiring. I only have a little left.
Come on.
I'm out of breath. I have a little left. This goes on too long. Finish it. Go down.
Fucking great. Fucking come on.
What do you think you're doing? Finish it. That's enough. This pace. This is way for me. I can't keep this. Make it good. Let's finish this.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore. Do you think they're tiring? I'm tiring. You brought this on yourself, you know. I'm sorry, I can't.
Well, that's good at least. Oh boy. Well, if the air shack isn't mad at us now I don't know what will. At least we got a couple of health potions. That's good. Alright. Okay. Okay. All right. We don't need dog. Those are never good. That hurt. Hope this was worth it. No. Junk. We'll sell that and see how much it's worth. Alright. Okay, that helps. Alright. Alright, let's see what we've got. Okay. Dear Hawk, I have the relic and I am gone. I'm sorry it had to be this way. You've been a loyal ally, but this is the best for us both. You promised me the relic, and I know you'll fight Castion for me, but I don't want this. I've dragged you too far into this mess already. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you understand. Isabella.
She's gone. She took it. That bitch-born whore. Well, now we get to deal with the Arashok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
Things get worse and worse. Did she really mean that, or did she just abandon me? Carver's dead. Mother's dead. Bethany is locked up in the gallows, and I'll probably almost never see her at all anymore. Now I got betrayed by Isabella. Maybe she didn't, but here's the thing. I would venture to say that the Qunari are a much greater threat than this Castillon fellow. I would really seriously say that as bad as Castillon might be, the Qunari are a greater threat, and giving them the tome might help deal with it. So I feel a bit betrayed that you just ran out on me. I need a drink after all this shit.
Hey, Nora.
I want another drink. Well, Isabella, now that you're gone, now that you, I don't know whether you, it feels like you betrayed me, even though you would deny it. I need to catch up. I want one more, and then we're done. Fuck it, final one. Good, I'm finished.
I'm sorry.
I hope,
about your
Isabella,
brother,
that you aren't lying to me when you said...
Have you any other family?
I have family like a rat has fleas, Daisy.
Does that mean you have a lot of family? Or that they make you itch a lot?
Both.
That's good. Thanks, Varric and Meryl. Maybe she genuinely did it to save me, but I don't know. I'm skeptical.
This is the best tavern in Kirkwall. It could use some cute dwarven
Maybe.
servant girls, but
Just
otherwise,
maybe.
it's perfect.
Oh, hell. Martin. Why not? I don't know if Aveline is right that she betrayed me. Betrayed us. Betrayed the entire town. Maybe she generally did it to deal with Castillon. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's have again, huh?
You have to when you're dealing with this lot.
Good to see you again, Miss Anne. No attacks, no disasters, no out-of-control enchantments. It's welcome home, Miss Anne. No attacks, no disasters, no out-of-control enchantment.
It don't do damage. Qunari can withstand fire, but the stun will catch them, and that's good.
It's a good
We'll see how foolish or wise that investment that was.